Welcome to New Orleans and Yorman Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Tulane Green Wave. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Tulane head coach before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Trying to establish the run. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Breaks into the open. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their...
There he goes to the left. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Green Wave. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Out wide right, it's Sowell. Makes the catch and he's free. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do intercept, and the defense has set them up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And the extra point is good. He'll start the return inside his 25. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Second and long here. He's looking to throw. Moving out to the right. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got his man. He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looked so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in a really, really nice rhythm. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're the head coach looking at your quarterback, seeing how he's responded to that mistake on the last drive.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And his throw is incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. That conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, it's a body blow, and it's demoralizing. It's a good point, Reese. When you go for it like that and you go get it, you're essentially telling the opponent, look, you can't stop us. Next time we get in a similar situation, we're going to do the exact same thing, and there ain't nothing you can do with that.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
Keeps it moving, it's Haynes. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback changing the play. They'll run him again. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, they did the hard work. Nice job being physical, getting that fourth down and short, and now you got 4 chances from the 1-yard line. This offense is in great position. Shoot, I'm probably going to come back to the same exact play.
Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. On the return, it's off. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Third and 6 yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Hauls it in. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Under pressure. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running through contact. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. A design run for the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Shaw. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Johnson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and he's stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Bradford.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's Rivers. And they can't make the connection. They need a huge play on third and long. Follows his blocks. It's Bradford. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Just smothered on the play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Out wide left, it's Haynes. Memphis calling for a timeout, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Wants to throw one first. He uncorks one deep. Touchdown, Green Wave! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Going for the big play. And he went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And back to the air on second down. Unleashes one. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out wide right, it's Nicholson. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Now Memphis uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Going to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 7 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the Badgers sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played
runs through a man. He might have space. He's at the 40. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll get rid of it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they turn it into a defensive score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Bradford. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
85. Blue, 85. Straight ahead, it's Bradford. Fighting off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Powers inside. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the 3rd quarter. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and it makes the grab in their space. He's at the 30. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. He'll try to tack on one more. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Red 54, red 54. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. Driven back. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Tulane right back to the line. They'll run it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tulane! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Here comes the 2-point try. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
Powers through the defender. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Trying to make one miss. He gets a block. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Green Wave! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Quick give. It's Bradford. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Sells the run, looking to pass. Looking to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Memphis. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They'll line up to go for 2. Moves the pocket. It's Rivers. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Number 8 set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. Tulane right back to the line.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Got it looking for a first. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short, you might run the football. You got to fake that certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter to make the catch and get the 1st down.
Dumps it off in the flats. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. On play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Reels it in. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Drops back. It's Rivers. Finds his back in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Right side, it's Johnson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. A run for the quarterback. There's some room. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. The 50. Touchdown, Green Wave! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. He'll take a deep shot here. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Set to kick this one away.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellows on the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage. Right now, they got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage to make the catch.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game, Dave.
You talk about 2 minutes.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Tulane! And the route is on. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Moving the pocket, it's Rivers. Here's a throw downfield late. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Punch, punch. Replace, replace. Spear. Knock. Blue idiot.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.